Okay, here we go. Blade Show Atlanta 2025, day 2. Here is the line. Bunch of folks ready to go. I would assume most of these kids were not here yesterday because the line moves really fast. And so anyone who's got one of these and was here yesterday, in 5 minutes this whole line will walk right through. And then I can just jump on in. I already bought most of the stuff I really wanted yesterday. So I'm just going to film. What's up, guys? Here's Big Idea. Passing out some cards. What's up, Brantley?
What's up, dude? You
Not much.
the whole thing again?
No, well, a little.
The whole thing last time?
Well, most of it. We'll see you guys in there. All right, what's up, dude? How's it going?
Seeing you.
Were you here yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anything going for today?
I
Or?
bought like $2,000 yesterday.
Yeah, dude.
I bought it next.
You're on camera here.
Well, I want to
It was 150. It was 150. That's how much it was.
Just $50.
Right. What was your name again?
Tim.
Tim. Very nice to meet you.
Nice
bro.
to meet you.
We'll
sir.
see you in there.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So yeah, everybody here, ready to go. I wonder how far the line goes outside today. What's up, guys? Yesterday, that line went all the way down the parking lot, around the corner. But that was also the early bird line. I didn't see the regular. There's no early bird today. So yeah, line ends right there. Not too bad. You guys saw yesterday, it went all the way through this parking lot back here. So yeah, early bird down there, all the way around. This is it today. If you were to come on day 2 and just show up right now, 5 minutes before the door opens, you'd be right there. You'd be right there. Not too bad, but you'll see in a sec. Pardon me, guys.
I'm familiar with that one.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. As soon as they open the doors in a couple minutes here, this whole line is just going to go bam. Right on in. Good stuff. Here we are. Blade Show Atlanta, day 2. Let's have some fun. That's how they move the line in Blade Show Atlanta. Pretty quick, less than 3 minutes everyone was in, and now we're heading in.
That's your wristband. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Wristbands and badges. Wristbands and badges. Okay, so all the way down.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Let's run around. Where am I going first? We are here at Tuch Knives. I am with Eric. He has some crazy stuff. Let me pan really quick and then we can kind of take a look. Look at the display. Full attention to detail here at Tuch. So Eric, tell us, what is it? What's it about? What you got? You got some crazy stuff. I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, so my dad and I are mostly known for our handmade custom knives. Just
Okay.
recently we came out with our very first production knife. This is being made by Bestech, and it utilizes our patented dual action scale release mechanism, so you can open it manually, or it also has a hidden mechanism
Oh, yeah.
to slide the scale across. So that's been a big hit this year. We also have our handmade versions that utilize the same mechanism. Very
But
nice.
you said before, you can do either. You can just thumb stud it if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. And
So you have options.
another cool thing about these is you can actually remove the leaf spring and they function perfectly as a manual knife.
Okay.
So we had a medley of vintage materials, got the rag micarta, got the vintage bakelite, all very, very cool, all 100% handmade.
Ah, the little display is awesome.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with the display this year. We brought the Pacific Northwest with us. Got this one. This is my steelhead model with the heat blued high carbon Damascus all throughout.
Gorgeous.
With the full black Damascus scales. This one here, this is some of the most beautiful abalone I've ever seen.
Wow, I love the shape on that too.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my Coho Jack model. We do all our inlay without CNC or pantograph. It's all very old school techniques.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on.
Fantastic. Well, you make some great stuff. I
Another
appreciate
steelhead.
you.
This is a vintage rag micarta that came from a World War II military field film.
Cool.
So another very cool piece. All the hardware, thumb studs is made out of the same Damascus in-house as the blade.
Super cool. All right, let me show them this. Here's some information. This is where we currently are. Go check them out if you are interested. We are here at Gecko Custom Knife Works. We are with Steven. I was here first, well, I wasn't first one here, maybe, I don't know. I came here first yesterday, and I'm really glad I did. Steven, show us some of the stuff you got here at Blade Show.
Well, for Blade Show this year, I guess the first thing we got is our newest over here, the Pictus. You picked one up yesterday. They
Yes,
just
sir.
dropped yesterday. Pre-orders are selling out. Well, pre-order before we're selling out, and we're running really low now. We have new Sakura V2s. Last year we did a version 1. This year we got a V2. Made a few changes. They're
Crystallized.
crystallized on some of them.
Cool.
And then we've got the Sakura lot. It's the budget version of the Sakura with Magna Cut blades and a lot lower price. I mean, 150, 160.
Wow.
And interchangeable scales with it.
Look at that. Mix and match how you want it to be.
Yeah.
Magna Cut, you said?
Magna
Cool.
Cut on all the Sakura.
All right, tell us about this little guy right here.
Oh, this little guy. This is kind of what started me all. It's a mini smock. I take stock full-size smocks and we turn them down into a little 3-inch blade type blade that you can carry. It fits that whole legal.
Dude,
This one has custom camo carbon scales I made by hand. And
that is awesome. Very
then
cool.
we've got full customs that we're doing lotteries on today. We got this one. It's called a Tuch, and 2X models. They'll be lottoed off today.
Excellent, excellent.
And then this is my collaboration with my latest with Kizer. It's called the Crest.
Oh yeah.
And obviously I have to do the customizing on them. I can't just have them normal.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I do laser marking, and I saw these, and that
Yeah,
that oily finish you got on there is
we
great.
did 15 of this particular one just for blade. They're all lasered inside where it says Blade Show 25 on them.
Very cool.
So yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Well, hey, if you are interested in some Gecko stuff, where is you have a card or something? Here, put that right here
Got
for
the
everyone to
Instagram,
see.
Facebook on it.
Wait a minute, focus. There we go. Check them out.
I apologize. It's probably not the best. How's it going?
Good, how are you today?
Try any out. Try them all out. You have any Kizers currently? This is a definite big step up from gas station knives. So.
Exactly.
Like I said, feel free to try any of them. That's what they're here for.
can share with your friends.
You drink all day if you don't start in the morning. I hear you.
You like this shake? Cool down. Cool stuff. Can you play with some flavor? Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she will. Get it. There you go. You're out of the way. Good.
Slowly.
Slow. Yeah, it's hard. I think until you get better, you can stick with thumb studs or holes.
Sorry. Oh, look at the custom drop bears. How you doing today? Excellent. Just getting a nice little overview of our everything in your collection here. I love Kizer. I've got about 40 of them. You guys have a ton of stuff this year, though. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Excellent.
We're filming each other.
We're filming each other. Yep.
You too. That's cool.
Oh, what is this prototype, dude? The Zero. Wow. Oops.
Futuristic.
That is some crazy looking stuff right there. Man, look at all the protos you guys got. You are just pumping out some new stuff, and it is all really cool. Wow. And serrations for days. Oh, and the removable flipper tab like on the Roach.
No, you're good, man.
Huge. That thing is a beast. Nice. If you need that rescue knife, that might be it. What's one of the other cool prototypes you got going right now? The Cyclone. I picked this one up yesterday too. That just has a cool shape to it. And as a lefty, I'm loving everyone starting to do more bolster locks instead of full frame locks. I love a titanium knife, but if it's got that full frame lock on it and I push on it with my left hand, no good. Yep, sorry. Original 2. I have a couple originals, or the XL. I've done a couple mods on a few of them too. I love the blade shape on that. It's kind of like, what is it, the LP? Was it the older LP, or is that what it was?
The older LP?
Kind of had a, but maybe the blade was a little longer.
The original is like drop off.
Yeah. And the Tonto. That is cool. And you got these Momo fixed blade. What? I have 3 Momos right now. The mini Momo is actually really nice. I love the full size. I like the bigger knives, but that Momo, the mini, they're great. These bigger fixed blades. God, look at all these protos you guys have. Everybody check out Kizer. Lots of good stuff. You all know I love them. How many more will I have in the next couple of months? Thanks, Neil. We are here at Wayward Rogue with Rory here. Got some cool stuff. Look at this. Do you want to be a knight? Do you want to fight dragons? You need some weapons? Here they are.
Slaying goblins, going after orcs.
Right? Dude, these are crazy. You make some really cool stuff. I love the finish on these.
Everything is hand forged. I leave a brute to forge finish on everything. I just like the aesthetic of it.
Right, absolutely. They just that rustic, handmade feel. Look, is it right there? Awesome stuff. You do the sheaths as well.
I do every bit of it.
Wow. Cut over here. Gauntlets? Why not, right?
Fantastic.
All right. Dude, if you want to check them out, you got a card somewhere?
Right there.
All right, right here. I like to do
The
this.
Wayward Rogue on pretty much every social media there is.
If you are interested, check them out right here. Thanks, Rory.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Winkler Knives with Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. You got some crazy stuff here I've been looking at. Tell us a little about you.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. So this is our line of show specials. We got the Ridgeline hatchet down here. We got the Highland Hunter with bolster and ironwood. We've got several different models for you to check out and look at. They're all 80 CRV2,
Okay.
which is a high carbon steel, black oxide coated to keep corrosion resistance down and all
Sure.
that good stuff.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the brand new Shadow Strike. The author of the book who helped Daniel develop that knife will be here at 2 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's signing books and all that good stuff.
Very cool. And these, I mean, wow. What?
That is the R&D Psyop front spike.
So you use that for grabbing, or it just makes it cooler?
That's made. It's designed for the martial art Kali,
Okay.
and that is a very mission-specific hawk. It's
Wow.
made for opening up arteries.
There you go. There you go. If you need to open up an artery, let me know. So this is their information. If you are interested in some of this stuff, you should go check them out. Thanks again, Jason. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. We are here, Blast Knives, Blade Show Atlanta. There's Donnie, there's Ernie. Here's the table. He's already sold a bunch of them, but he's got some cool stuff. If you are not aware of Blast Knives and what Donnie does, let's find out right now. Tell us.
Hey, what's up? Donnie Glass. I make Ripley's, I make frame locks, all by hand, no mill, no CNC.
What?
All freehand ground, freehand chamfered.
And the action is ridiculous. I've seen some handmade stuff before, and generally it's a little stiff. But the action on these is butter. Buttery. Buttery. Put some hard work and love into these. Show me some of the other ones here. Sold.
Look at this, look at that. Yep, this sold. Chad Nichols all the way around, everything.
Dude, look at the floating. That backspacer is ridiculous. Excellent work on that. Really, really good stuff here. If you're looking for a unique custom.
And I do represent the lefties.
Dude, he's got it. Okay, so I might as well. I got to pick that up. Look, lefty. Boom. Look at that action. Just sweet, excellent stuff. Ugh. Beastly. Lefty. Why wouldn't you?
Come show the lefties love.
All right, so if you are, that's photography. Well, if you're looking for photography, you can do that too. If you want to get a hold of Donnie at Bless, there's the information. Let me make sure it's focused.
There we go.
Check them out. Pick yourself up a sick custom. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time. Not your average Cooper. I'm with Cody and Elijah. They have some crazy stuff over here. Let's talk about it a little bit. Cody, tell me about some of your stuff here.
So this design here I call the Firkin. It is named after a very small barrel. I do all my own leather work and everything. All hand tooled, hand cut and stitched. Knives are 80 CRV2 steel. This one in particular has a lovely Babinga handle with micarta pins.
Gorgeous.
Thank you very much. Made with the pocket clip on the sheath so that you can wear it anywhere you want to clip it.
Sure. Show me a couple more of these.
The small
here.
guys up here are my answer to pocket knives. They're made to ride right inside the front pocket just like a folder would, except they are a fixed blade and you have a nice thick chunk of 80 CRV2 steel ready to work for you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Do some real creative stuff.
That's a little inlay of some snake skin. This one's made by our buddy actually.
The sheath?
This whole
Oh, the whole
is
setup?
actually, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he made that one and then this one's all mine. We got the monster cleaver here.
Because you have to.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you? Everybody on my channel knows that I would gladly daily carry that.
I don't know why
Right. Very cool stuff here. Been having a good show.
Pretty good. Having a great time, if nothing else.
Right on. Hey, I appreciate it.
Likewise, brother.
And
Nice meeting
where
you.
is the information?
Right here.
Flip
Get,
that over. So anyone who's watching now, this is where you can contact.
Yep, check us out on social media and the website.
All right. Thanks again, Cody.
Appreciate you.
All right, we are at Machinwise. I am with Martine. How you doing today? We are checking out some of their stuff in Atlanta. Tell us about some of this wonderful looking
Yeah,
creations.
So Machinwise, we got our start in 2020 in the Balsong world.
Okay.
And this is really our heart. Balsongs use a bushing pivot system, and so that carried into 2023 with the launch of the Sonora. The Sonora is an integral titanium button lock folder, and it runs on a bushing pivot system, the same pivot as our Balsongs. So
Okay.
the word for the Sonora is smooth.
Yeah.
It feels like glass. You can't feel any sort of bearing rolling because there are no bearings. We're committed to entirely in-house manufacturing. We don't make two things on the Sonora: the stainless steel washers and the springs and the button.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything else is done in-house, machining, heat treat from the ground up.
Very cool. And the
Recently-
casing is
Yeah, we also print our
Awesome.
boxes, so we individually hardness test every blade. So this S90V blade came out to 63.1,
Really
average
nice.
of 3 tests. This box is a little biscuit tin. So you get the knife, it goes in a little TPU insert,
Sure.
some test oil, a bit, and this is the remnant from machining the bolster.
oh,
And then all that gets sealed up in a little biscuit tin.
very cool. Dude, the extra piece, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, you were saying something about over here?
And then these guys over here are the Mojave. So this is our newest product. It's a sandwich construction frame lock folding knife. It runs on skiff bearings.
Okay.
So super smooth action. And we also make this guy completely in-house.
Right, nice little ano job on there.
Thank you.
Very cool. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Martine. If everyone wants to check out Machinwise, you got an info card somewhere? Or something that's got info on it that I can point at?
This guy.
Right there. Sneak over here. Here it is, Machinwise. Go check them out. Finally made it. I'm at Winterblade. These guys have been busy all weekend. I am with Brian. Peter, nice to meet you guys. You all know about Winterblade. They have some new stuff for us to look at. Let's check it out. Let us know what's up, Brian. Show us.
So this year, last year we brought 9 different models. This year we're just kind of keeping it simple. We have 9 different variants of our new patent pending X folder, which is kind of a cross between a balisong and a folding knife.
Okay.
When you open the blade, there's a secondary handle.
Wow,
Pops
look at that.
out and then swings back in. And then it's actually your grip on that handle, or the 2 handles, that gives you like a vice grip lock on the blade.
Sure.
So you can actually spine whack the crap out of this. The blade isn't going anywhere,
Wow.
even with the light grip. But if you do want some extra assurance, on the blade.
Oh, so you got an
Being locked out,
additional
there's,
lock.
There's a little hidden latch.
Wow.
That just swings around
And
you
clicks
can latch
in.
it, and it kind of turns the knife into a fixed blade
Sure.
of sorts. Then you can swing it back around.
Lock that in.
Yeah, 99% of the time you're just going to flip the blade open, cut open your box, and not even use that latch. You don't need to latch it closed.
Right.
Because magnets keep the blade closed and the inner handle closed. And there are, I'm doing the 2-handed opening method here, but there are, once you get the hang of it, there's a little learning curve.
Sure.
Once you get it down, there are
You can just
one-handed
flick it out
opening
like
methods.
that.
Yeah. And you can also do your little synchronized blade opening. It's the new Olympic sport,
Dude.
synchronized blade opening.
You got it. Yeah, dual wielding knives is what it's all about.
That's really about it for this
Okay,
year.
watch me try. We'll see how we do.
I tell people 5 to 10 minutes, so you're probably not going to get it on the first try.
How hard you got to push?
You can kind of open it like a front flipper. I use my thumb. So
Okay.
I slide up the blade here into these plates. Yeah, you got to make sure. There you go.
Oh, okay,
And then you
I
can just
see.
turn your wrist over, and open. There you go. There you go.
And then to get it back.
Yeah, you're a natural. And then it's the same motion to swing and shove. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, exactly.
And keep your finger out of the way.
Yeah, but I remind people, if you don't get it down right away, there's always the old school method, the two-hand.
Wow, that is just wild.
Yeah, even a light grip on the handle, you can spine whack the heck out of it, and it's not going anywhere. So,
takes a little learning curve. Okay, so I need to get that back open to click it in. But then when you're squeezing it, you can't really close it because you're holding it.
Basically fail-proof lock, yeah.
Wow, that is great. And what are these going for right now?
The aluminum's down there. We got aluminum variant with mag cut that started at 350.
Okay.
These titaniums are 450. Then we got some fancier versions here. So.
Fantastic. That is I love that you're innovating and coming up with some crazy new stuff. There is a learning curve on there, but if you are interested in some wild stuff, you already know Winterblade's got some cool things. Hey Brian, I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
You guys know where to find them. We're at Hogue. I am with Scott. How you doing today, bud?
Doing good, Dan.
Trying to check out some of the stuff they got here. What you're looking at?
Yeah,
today?
I mean, we're already out of the water element mistos, so I figured I'd put one.
I missed it. That's my bad. I should have been here
one
early.
Of our carbon fiber with the blue tritium insert mistos.
Sure.
That's MagnaCut blade steel. Some blue anodized titanium screws and thumb stud. We have our new SIG counter strikes here. We have the gray and we have the tan to match the P320 pistol. So that's a nylon 12
my weak
cover.
thumbs.
That's okay. Yeah, you're kind of trying to do things one-handed here.
I broke thumbs,
Yeah.
both my thumbs, so they're kind of.
Yeah, we've got Tanto, we've got Clip Point, and of course we got the awesome Ballista 2 that came out
that is
sometime in
gorgeous.
January. That's Coco Bolo inserts with the gray anodized frame. Again, that MagnaCut blade. One edge sharpened. You can sharpen two on your own if you wanted to, but nice little smooth.
If you sharpen the other edge, would you be able to touch it though?
No, but you could always close it by just grabbing this hammock right here.
Well, I'm saying when it's closed, would you be able to get in there to it?
Maybe
not.
you
maybe
might.
not. You could probably get away with that.
In there. You'd have to be careful. That's why we didn't sharpen it ourselves. Kind of a liability there, but
sure.
You know, we had a customer bring it up
really
earlier,
cool.
so figured I'd throw that out
right,
there.
Right on.
Anyway, so these are some of the cool products we have at the
yeah,
show.
Very cool. You guys all know Hogue. Check them out. They got a lot of good stuff. Hey, thanks for your time.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
How's it going? We are at Sparrow. I'm with Greg and Lee. Check out the new Strix. Boom. He just told me they have these in lefties. Do the milling on there. But look, as a lefty, it still flicks out. So if you're a lefty and you get a righty version, you're worried about pressure on the lock, don't be on this one. Dude, the texture on there is fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, and so I'm doing a no sellout pre-order right now, so it'll end on the 13th. So as much as you want to order,
no sellouts. Got some custom. What are those for?
Those are different scales.
For that one right there. Sure. It was right in front of me, and I was trying to find it, and it blended right in.
And then we got beads.
Got some custom stuff for it as well. Cloths. Ooh, we got some stuff to bid on today if you were at the show. Awesome stuff. I know a couple people on the channel love this knife, and I know why now. Oh. That feels great. I'm so used to righty lamps though that it's like I'm almost this one right here. I have a few lefties and I'm not as used to them because I don't carry them as much. My buddy switched over to lefty, and now all he buys is lefty knives.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks great. Thank you guys so much for your time. All right, we are here at Sleeping Tiger. I am with Katie. She has a really cool thing to show us. What is it you got here with you? Oh my goodness.
This is the Sleeping Tigress. I'll do that in slow-mo now. You press this latch, deploys into your palm. Anywhere on the button face, you press the button.
Wow.
Knife comes out.
All right, do it fast again.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good. Little learning curve on there. I bet you if I picked one of those up, I'd probably throw it across the room. That's some really cool stuff. You've got some different styles for them too.
Different colors.
Little case. What an interesting design.
Trainer.
Oh, and you got a trainer so you can practice. Oh, it comes with the trainer.
Yeah,
all right.
This is the real knife.
Right.
Okay, it comes in different colors. We have black. We have
Mm-hmm.
bronze.
Anything to match all your outfits, right? So if
And
you
then
want to
we
get a
have-
few of them.
And fancy buttons. Interchangeable buttons.
I like the watch case kind of a
comes
set.
in a nice,
Oh, you can
beautiful
swap those
case.
too. That is great. And if you guys are interested, you can check them out. Is that yours? Let me take that. I like to do that in the video too. Go right here and check them out there at booth 2403 for the next 2 days. Thank you so much. Very cool stuff.